You need to help them out with social media addiction. Set specific and measurable goals for reducing your social media usage. These goals should be specific and measurable so that you can track your progress and know when you have achieved them. Develop a plan to achieve your goals, such as setting limits on the amount of time you spend on social media each day or week, or scheduling specific times of the day for social media use. Find other activities to replace the time you spend on social media, such as exercise, reading, or spending time with friends and family. Remove social media apps from your phone or put them in a folder out of sight. Make use of apps and software that track and control phone usage, such as Freedom and Cold Turkey. Seek support from friends and family or consider joining a support group for people struggling with addiction. Get professional help if necessary, such as therapy or counseling to help you understand and address the underlying reasons for your addiction. Remember that change takes time and be kind to yourself during the process. Celebrate your progress and accomplishments as you work towards your goal of breaking free from social media addiction. The dopamine loop. Using social media can lead to physical and psychological addiction because it triggers the brain's reward system to release dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Dopamine is actually a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger between neurons, involved in neurological and physiological functioning. It's the same chemical our brain releases when we eat, have sex, or gamble, or use our smartphones. The dopamine loop is a term used to describe the way that social media and other forms of technology can be addictive. It refers to the release of the neurotransmitter dopamine in the brain when we engage with certain stimuli, such as likes, comments, and other forms of validation on social media. This release of dopamine creates a feeling of pleasure and reward, which in turn motivates us to continue seeking out that same stimulation. Over time, the brain becomes accustomed to this constant influx of dopamine, leading to addiction as well as a decrease in the natural ability to feel pleasure from other things. This is how the dopamine loop creates an addiction to social media. Risk of social media addiction. The risk of developing social media addiction can vary depending on a number of factors such as an individual's underlying mental health, their use of social media, and their environment. Some of the risks associated with social media addiction include: excessive use of social media can lead to procrastination and a lack of focus, which can negatively impact an individual's work or school performance. Isolation. Spending too much time on social media can lead to decreased face-to-face social interactions and feelings of isolation. Negative impact on mental health. The constant comparison and validation seeking on social media can lead to feelings of inadequacy, depression, and anxiety. Physical health problems. Sitting for long periods of time in front of a screen can lead to eye strain, headaches, and other physical health problems. Loss of privacy. Oversharing on social media can lead to a loss of privacy and the potential for personal information to be misused. Social media addiction can lead to an unhealthy relationship with technology, making it hard for individuals to disconnect from social media even when they want to. It is important to note that not every individual that uses social media will develop an addiction. However, it is important to be aware of the risks and monitor our usage of social media. Need a digital detox? 5 tips to unplug. Set specific limits for the amount of time you spend on social media each day or week and stick to them. This can be done by using apps that track and control phone usage, such as Freedom and Cold Turkey. Create a schedule. Schedule specific times of the day for social media use, such as during lunch or after work, and stick to it. This can help you separate your social media use from other activities and make it easier to disconnect. Find other activities to replace the time you spend on social media, such as exercise, reading, or spending time with friends and family. Take regular breaks from social media, such as a day or a week. This can help you reset your relationship with social media and give you time to focus on other things. Seek support from friends and family or consider joining a support group for people struggling with technology addiction. Having people to talk to and share your experience with can be helpful in the process of unplugging from social media.